Showtime, my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. Yes, have you ever considered about the big three? If you don't know the big three are One Piece, Naruto and Bleach. Dragon Ball is not included, but about the big three, you know, the big, like I said, I mentioned the big three, and we talked about a lot of things. I see on a lot of social media comparing these about which has a better character, story, and etc, etc. But I wanted to see something else about the big three, about the year they came out. I wanted to check out what anime came around them and what made them so dominant. So I wanted to check out which of the big three had the best anime year. I will look to compare all the anime that came out in the Pacific year where they released, and compare all the seasons, and then later we'll decide which of the big three had the best year. So yeah, I will, like I said, I will see all the other animes and on my anime list and see which anime which year had the best anime. So we look all the seasons, everything. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, let's start. So yeah, One Piece came out, like I said, One Piece came out in 1999, like fall 1999, but we're looking at, we start of course in the beginning, winter 1999. So of course, like I said, I will look at the animes, but of course I haven't watched all the animes that I've that are in this year. Some of them I have watched, some of them are noticeable anime that I know that have been talked about, have seen. So yeah, this is what I'm going to base it on, everything. So yeah, winter 1999. Let's see. I like really the aesthetic. Like this is more 90s aesthetic, but I like more the 90s, like the 2000 aesthetic more. Pet Shop of Horrors, interesting anime. Psycho no Muncho, the artwork looks cool. We'll scroll down more. Oh, this anime, this character reminds me of an anime, but I don't know. Transformers Beast Wars Neo, interesting. Interesting anime. I think I've heard a bit about Beast Wars, but not that much. And Bomberman, wow, Bomberman has an anime, interesting. From Madhouse, wow. So yes, these are new anime that came out. I will just talk about the new anime that came out, or the second season and everything. So continuation like that of Conan, Shin-chan, Cowboy Bebop I will not talk about because they're probably older, like from 1998 example, 1996. Dear goodness, that of Conan is old. Shin-chan 1992. Wow. Okay, let's look for spring 1999. Okay, we have spring 1999. Turner Gundam. I've never heard about this Turner Gundam. I've heard a lot of Gundam series, but I really want to get into Gundam because I'm really a mecha fan, because I watch Super Sentai Power Rangers, so yes, I'm a fan of mechs and everything. But Turner Gundam, interesting. Let's go down. Wait, wasn't he Digimon for a second? Okay, let's look. Too hard. I don't see any noticeable animes that stick out to me. I think I've seen this anime character before, but they're interesting. All these anime are interesting looking. From Sunrise, interesting. AD Police looks cool. Power Stone, Edinburgh. Nippon Ichi no Otoko no Tamashi 2. Never heard of it, but I think maybe I've heard of its sequel. But wait a second, didn't Digimon was there for a moment? Digimon. Yes, 1999. So okay, we know Digimon was 1999 in March 1999. So here, why is not here shown? Or am I blind? Or Magical Girl anime. It reminds me of Pretty Cure. I think Pretty Cure is also in the 1990s. Let's go to summer 1999. Great Teacher Onozuko. Oh wow, okay, it's good. I've heard about the anime, but I've not watched it. Medarod. Also, I've seen like really old school. 52 episodes. It seems like all these old school anime had more episodes than compared to nowadays animes, like in one go, not like seasonal. 43 episodes. Medarod. Ibichu, known older anime. Colorful, looks interesting. What's this? Catcher OG. I really want to watch a lot of these series. This looks also really cool, but if I had time, if only I had time. Damn, also Alexander Senki, action, adventure, fantasy, sci-fi. I feel like more in the 90s or the early 2000s were a lot of sci-fi animes. Okay, that's not any notable anime that I can think of that I see now. Let's look for 1999. Yeah, One Piece and Hunter x Hunter. That's really impressive. two goats, like of course this is the old school Hunter x Hunter 1990s, Nippo animation, not from Madhouse, okay, toy animation. So yes, this is impressive, that's cool, that is cool. Initial D, blue gender, looks interesting. Another mech enemies, like I feel like in the old days there were a lot of mechs anime here also compared to nowadays. Cyberxis, so afterwards I don't see any other noticeable anime that I can think of or I can recognize. So yeah, but in for like strong, like these strong animes, in like, you know, back in the days there are not so many new animes, I would say. Okay, there's quite a lot, but compared to the other season we've seen from 1999, it's not that much, but it's good. Let's look at Naruto. Naruto came out in, I think, 2002. Naruto. Okay, now we're in Naruto. Naruto came out in 2002. So yeah, we have Full Metal Panic. This is a classic. I love this anime so much, especially the first opening is so freaking good. Now I'm waiting for now I'm waiting for season 5 for freaking sake. So yeah, Full Metal Panic, a great banger, a great start to have for 2002. Onegai Teacher, I've heard about it, but I've not seen a lot. I heard about it, but this looks cool. Drama, romance, sci-fi. I really love this. I really love the looks like the 2000. We have Beyblade. Beyblade, Shoot Beyblade. It's like the original Beyblade group. I think the original Beyblade with Kai and Dragoon and everything. This looks cool. Canon, I need to watch it because it looks interesting, because I heard like Canon and it's from Toy Animation, not from Kyoto. Interesting. I heard like Canon, Air, and what's the name of the anime? Planet are like the big three, like sort of like drama, romance, that's like that came out in 2000, based off novels. Here you can see Canon visual novel. I've heard a lot about it, but it's interesting. So we have a lot more noticeable anime, I would say. Kinnikuman 2, sorry for mispronouncing the anime, toy animation also. Wow, I've seen a lot of the mangas, but not really anime of it. But yeah, these are like the animes, okay. Anime winter 2002, spring 2002. Showbits, classic drama romance anime. I've seen a lot about it, like the opening, I like the opening very much. But Hex Sign, I've also heard about it. Oh wow, Digimon Frontier. Toy Animation did a lot of animes back then compared to now. The only anime that I can think of right now they're currently doing is Digimon, also Digimon, yes, Dragon Quest, and Dragon Quest. This is the only anime I can think of that they're currently doing right now. But damn, Digimon Frontier, good. Uzumanga Daioh, I've heard about it. I've seen a bit. But besides this, there's not other animes that I can think of. Rockman, I think it's based off Rockman's another series, a spin-off series based on what's the name, Mega Man. But yeah, but besides that, I don't see any other animes that I think that I recognize or people know about that much. But yeah, okay, spring. Okay, let's look at Summer 2002. Princess, Witch Hunter Robin. This looks cool. Also, Saisho Heiki Kanaju, this is also interesting. Okay, let's look further around. Oh wow, this only like 10 anime came out this season. That is, I don't think this has ever happened, that only 10 anime came out in one season in the past 5 years. Okay, let's look at fall 2002. There we have it, Naruto, of course, 2002, also in fall, like One Piece. What a coincidence. Oh, this is of course for freaking thing, Ghost in the Shell or not, even though it doesn't really say. Kaukaku Kidotai Standalone Complex. I don't know if this may be the Japanese title, but that is Ghost in the Shell because I noticed the character. And War with Gundam Seed. I think what I heard about the Gundam, this is one of the most recognizable and popular Gundam, I think. So yeah, let's get back. Get Backers, interesting name, cool name. Another football anime. Action, sci-fi, edgy, kid grade. But besides that, I don't see other. A mecha anime, looks another mech. Weißkreuz glühen, affordable, interesting. This is German, I can read it because I'm German, yes. Weißkreuz glühen is, if I would translate it, is white cross glow. Glowing, like white cross glowing. interesting name. Might check it out because it's interesting. This is the Princess Rapier. Interesting look. But besides that, not another anime I can recognize. Here, another guy. Oh, this Mega Man. Bomberman, I'm sorry. Kiko, Senor, Rohan. Interesting looks. Damn. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still. When year was Yu-Gi-Oh? In 2000. Oh, wow. I thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Was 1998. 2000, fair enough. Okay, let's look at Bleach. Bleach came out in the year 2004, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now we are winter 2004. Let's see. Moso Dairinin looks interesting. Avant-garde. This is the first time I've seen like suspense. Okay, but this is the first avant-garde. This is the first time I've seen a genre called like this. Interesting. Koko Kidota. Ah, this is then this is the second season of the previous anime. Then it's probably this also oh, for freaking Ghost in the Shell. Okay. Futari wa Precure. Isn't it pretty cool? I think this is one of the most recognizable magical girl anime. I'm not that. I don't know much about Pretty Cure or the magical girl genre. I've only watched a few. Goku-sen, Yamurai, but Pretty Cure is big. Also Ghost in the Shell. Besides that, Jubei-chan too. Wait a second, this is 100 years ago. I think I know this series. Isn't it about? I'm not sure if this is the exact same anime that I think of, but it looks similar. But it looks cool. It looks cool though. But besides then, there's no other. SD Gundam Force. Okay, it's not like a big. It's like a parody. This looks like another mech anime. Interesting. But besides it, yeah, I would say the most notable anime I think is this. I think I know this anime. Jubi-chan 2, Pretty Cure, and yeah, okay. Let's go spring 2004. We have Samurai Champloo. I haven't watched it, but I need to. Old school animes. Monster Guns. Wow, that's a bangers. I haven't watched Guns because I know Guns can be weird. Well, I haven't watched these three animes, but I know Monster is really amazing. What I've heard, and especially one of the antagonists. I don't want to say the name because maybe it's spoiler, but I've heard a lot about him. But yeah, Tenyo Tenge. I've seen it. I've not seen it, but I've seen clips of like fighting. It was really brutal. But besides that, yes, there's not any other noticeable anime that I can think of that I see. Also, like, I don't know what this anime is about. It's photo animation. This looks cool. Get Right AM Driver. The Marshmallow Times. Okay. This looks summer 2004. Elfen Lied. Because I'm not sure it's meant to be German, because if it's German it would be pronounced Elfen Lied. But I've seen people pronounce Elfen Lied. But if it was German, Elfen Lied, and I will translate it, if I would translate it to English, it would be like fairy song. But yes, I've watched well-known like horror anime like Splatter. It's well-known, old but well-known. Gun second season. Oh, that's wow. It wasn't the previous season, like the previous season and the first season of Guns. That's rare that I've seen that it's anime. Okay, nowadays we see a lot of anime that got split in two, also come in the same year, but not back to back. Probably it's like example, one season, next season skipped, and then the second season come of another season. Diaz, oh, I really like the anime Diaz, and especially like the opening. Even though it's not for everyone, but I like the opening from Diaz. Girls Bravo, Samurai 7, Max. I feel like back in the day there were a lot more Max anime. Okay, Kuraro. Looks interesting. There's so many animes that I've never seen and looks interesting. But yeah, that's not that much anime in summer 2004. Okay, let's look at fall 2004. Okay. Yeah, of course, Bleach is my favorite of the big three. School Rumble. Yeah, School Rumble. One of the funniest anime. I love this anime so much. School Rumble. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Ah, no, okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX back. I've also heard about it, what like recognizable slice of life, like old school. What else? We have Mahime. I love this series. Gundam Seed Destiny. Oh wow, this is a strong season. Oh, I need to watch the anime. I know this anime because of Kotoko, one of an artist that I really like. She did the opening, I think. But yes, Blackjack, or anime classic, I think. What else? Yeah, but besides this, another Grogman anime like Real Beautiful Joe. So it's, oh wow, and boxing anime. Okay, that's it. I would say definitely Fall 2004 had to go with the best season. Oh wow. But yeah, I can probably say that Fall had the best season. Fall had definitely 2004 had the best season. Like Bleach had the best year of anime compared to the other big threes, I think, because there's so many more recognizable anime I can think of and that I more enjoy. For example, School Rumble, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Even though I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's big and GX is really recognizable and really loved. My Hime, Gundam Seed Destiny. We had like Samurai Champloo, Monster, also from other seasons. Back, yes, I would say, I think personally 2004 had the best season, but yeah, 2004 had the best year anime, so Bleach one of the big three. Funny enough, but yeah, that's it for this video. If you disagree with me, that's totally fine, because maybe you think other anime, like in the other years, like example like Naruto or One Piece, maybe there was some anime that are much better, you think, compared to 2004, it's more recognizable, then yes, by all means you can write down. Also, write down in the comment section below or tweet me on my social media. You can see here what year do you think had the best anime from the big three. Like I said, for me, it's I would say Bleach, because it had more recognizable anime that I can recognize and love and have heard good about it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this to all your friends. Help me grow to this channel. Without you, I cannot do anything. So like I said, punch the like button, share to all your friends. My name is Shogun Zorra. Let your light shine bright, and don't forget, life for Showtime. Peace.